How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the first Genshin Impact video of the day. This is version 1.1, a new start approaches, and it's all about reputation and exploration progress. There is a lot to go through in this update. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. So let's get going. If you do find this useful, do all the good jazz, like, subscribe, support the video, support the channel. Let's get going. So in version 1.1, we're getting a city reputation system that will provide you with unique rewards. In order to unlock this, you need to be adventuring 25 or above, have completed certain quests within the storyline. For Mondstadt, you need to have the Outlander who caught the wind, Prologue Act 1, and for Liu, you need to complete the Archon quest, Farewell Archaic Lord, Chapter 1, Act 2. After this, there are two NPCs, one within Mondstadt, one within Liu, that you go to in order to find out your progress. You can't see it through your menus, which kind of sucks, but that is the way it is. So how do you increase your reputation? You'll have regional quests that you'll be able to do daily, every day, to increase your reputation. You'll also get it from world exploration by opening chests, finding elemental oculi and unlocking waypoints and so forth, which I hope all of this is going to be retroactive. We can see in the picture that you're seeing on screen that it's got 27% world exploration, 2 out of 5 Mondstadt quests, so at least you'll be able to see how far you've gotten in your quests and storylines and things like this. You'll get bounties and weeklies, which you'll be getting 3 of each per week, so that's an additional 6 weeklies on top of your 2 weeklies that you were doing with Dvalin and Boreas. Now, whether the bounties and the requests will require resin is another matter, it's not clear. However, it is adding more stuff to do. Of course, along with this, you're going to get reputation rewards, and from this, what are you getting? You're going to get Animoculus Resonance Stones and Geoculus Resonance Stones. These will provide you ways in order to find oculi. You get the blueprint for getting to reputation level 2 in both states. Once you do, you craft them and you use the stones. They have a cooldown timer, but overall, once you've used it, you get the blue symbol that you're seeing on screen. Once you get close to it, the star will pop, that blue thing will disappear because you can finally see it in range. They do have additional notes here. The Oculus Resonance Stones have a cooldown time of 300 seconds. Animoculus Resonance Stone can be used in Mondstadt and Geoculus Resonance Stone can be used in Liu. You also have wind catchers. Now the wind catcher will allow you to capture those little winds in a flask once you've equipped that item, and it will provide you with an updrift for you to use, much like Venti does as a standard ability. This is going to be extremely useful for many people, especially those that are having a nightmare switching between the Geo and the Animo character for your main traveller. Next is the big one, the Condensed Resin. Now a lot of people are arguing and really upset about this, but I actually see this as a good thing and a good addition. For example, this week there's been 2 days where I simply couldn't jump into the game. Not back to back, but there were 2 separate days where I couldn't jump in. If this option was available to me at the very beginning, I could have quickly, I could have jumped in for 2 minutes, created these 3, saved my 120 for the next day, and the next day I would have had 240 resin. That is pretty sweet if you ask me. No, it's not fixing the original situation that you have right now where there isn't enough resin, and if you're playing every single day and burning all your 180 every single day, this will have no use for you. But for other people who can't jump on every day or don't have the time to jump on for whatever reason, this is extremely useful and does serve a purpose. Now, this doesn't solve the resin problem. The resin problem is still there, and from what I'm hearing, they are still looking into it. But this is a really nice stopgap, and it does allow you to stockpile on some resin for when you need it most. This also allows you to save that resin up to 120 for when you want to go and farm, say, a domain the following day. It's pretty handy and it does serve a purpose, but like I said, not solving the situation, but it's definitely not as bad as people are saying. This is actually a welcome change and I thank it. Next one we have is the Nre Menu 30, and this one will allow you to equip a health item and a revive item. So if you are running around, you're in combat and you've taken a really bad blow and you're down to like really low health, as you can see in the video playing at the bottom, this will actually provide you with a lot of health. Pretty awesome. And it also allows you to equip a revive item, so if any of your teammates go down in battle, it will instantly revive them and provide you that option to get back into the game. It's extremely useful and something that was missing. Currently, especially if you're playing in multiplayer like the recent event that we had, if any of your characters go down for whatever reason, you have to go into the options and manually revive them through the inventory. It was very tedious. Even in domains, if you are doing a difficult domain, it was really painstakingly annoying, and this provides you with an option to get around that. All in all, fantastic option and fantastic update. The next reward that you can get from this is the Adepti Seeker Stove, and this will allow you to create your own stove in the world so you can start cooking anywhere in the world. In order to obtain the blueprint for this, you need to be level 5 reputation in Liu. It does have a 300-second cooldown after use. After creating the item will disappear after you've finished cooking. Next we have the portable Waypoint, and to obtain the blueprint for this you need to be level 6 in Mondstadt. The Waypoint, once placed, will have a 7-day cooldown timer. You can actually within that 7 days put another one down. It will destroy the previous one. It does have a 60-second cooldown before you can use it again. Once you've put the first one down, if you after 24 hours or 48 hours say, look, I want to put it here, do I have to wait 7 days? No, you don't. You can just place it there and the 7-day cooldown will start again. Next we go to the Animo Treasure Compass and Geo Treasure Compass. How to obtain? You need to be level 6 reputation in each respectable city. Each one is different. You can use it and it will direct you towards treasure. The notes say that if there are no treasures in the vicinity, the gadget will enter a cooldown of 5 seconds after use. If the chest is found, the gadget will enter a cooldown for 30 seconds after use. City features: mining, outcrop, search. This requires you to be level 2 in respective cities to unlock the search ability. So how does this work? You speak to Wagner or Master Zhang, depending on whether you're in Liu or you're in Mondstadt. He'll show you spots around the map and tell you to go and mine them. There will be crystal chunks there. Now, once you reach adventure rank 30, you'll be able to mine magical crystal chunks, and these I assume will require resin. They have another purpose, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. Merchant discounts. Feature unlocking criteria. You need to be reputation 4 for each one, and after unlocking the merchant discounts you'll be able to enjoy discounted prices at the designated merchants. Pretty nice, especially when Mora is in such short supply if you're not playing every day. The reputation name card style. Reach reputation level 4 in Mondstadt to get the name card style Mondstadt Hero's Fame. Reach reputation level 7 to get the name card Mondstadt's Blessing. And similarly in Liu, if you get to 4 you get Liu 1,000 ships, and at level 7 you get Liu in the clouds. Moving on, we've got recipes that you can unlock in level 1, 4, 7 respectively for each city, and these will provide other benefits. The benefits for these aren't actually known as of yet, as of this posting, unless someone's data mined them, but I haven't checked. But you are going to unlock an additional 6 recipes for you to unlock, and if you didn't know, there are a number of recipes that you can actually secretly unlock if using specific characters when crafting some of the basic stuff in order to get them. They are high quality versions of them and provide a little bit of a twist to that perk. So do keep an eye out when you're going to craft stuff and select the character that can potentially give you the best boost. Reputation wind gliders. Reach the reputation level 8 in Mondstadt to get the stylized wind glider Wings of Azure Wind, and similarly in Liu, if you get to level 8 you'll get Wings of Golden Flight. Exploration progress system. Zoom out on the map and you'll get to view the exploration progress for each area. Open chests, find elemental oculi, unlock waypoints, and complete other exploration activities to increase your exploration progress in each area. We have the archive system. Go to Paimon menu, archive to view this feature. At present the archive is divided into 5 categories: tutorials, geography, equipment, materials, and books. Equipment, split into equipments and artifacts. Select filter in the weapon archive to view weapons according to their type, quality, and whether you have obtained them. Select the story icon to check out the story of a selected weapon. Complete artifact sets to unlock their entries in the artifact archive. Once unlocked, you can view the set bonuses and story of a selected set. The same thing for materials. They split into Teyvat's resources, food and potions, and utility items. In the materials archive you can find entries for resources unique to each region of Teyvat, including cooking, ingredients, food, potions, materials, enhancements to level up materials, and gadgets. Geography. This is a new feature, something that is present in a game I played, Final Fantasy XIV. The Geography tab archives all unlocked viewpoints in Monster and Liu. Interact with the viewpoints located in the areas marked as undiscovered to add them to the Geography archive. Pretty cool, and I actually really enjoy this because the way the developers will design this is in a way where when you get that shot on your screen, it's the best possible shot you're going to get, and it's pretty damn awesome and amazing to see. The books archive allows you to read all the books you have collected so far. Awesome! It's actually going to put them into a position where you can actually read them properly. I love this. Brilliant. Amazing. Now please, Paimon, can we have this outside of the game as well so we can read it outside the game? I don't want to be reading this stuff in the game. I'd like to read this outside the game. Tutorials for those that require a tutorial on stuff that they don't know. Apart from the regular archive mentioned above, version 1 will introduce the character archive. Go to the Paimon menu, character archive to view this feature. In the character archive, you can check when exactly each character joined your team, select the details button for more information on attributes, constellations, and profile of a selected character. Again, it's just organizing the stuff for you and allowing you to filter so you can select the character type that you're looking for. Overall, this is a big update. Is it adding a lot of new content? No, but it's adding a lot of groundwork that the game needed, and in my opinion, this update is huge and it's providing a lot of quality of life updates, a lot of content in the sense of replayable content for you, and it's also providing you ways where if you can't jump on, you don't lose that resin, you can actually stockpile that resin for when you actually need it most. Overall, I'm actually a fan of this update. I like it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that discussion, especially with the condensed resin. Let's hear your views, your thoughts, and let's have at it. Until the next video, stay safe and remain legend.